kind of looking forward in our calendar, and it caught us off guard. So we got to be consistent with just staying focused on what team we're playing, and I think that will handle itself.
Were guys literally last week before the Georgia State game talking about Stanford, or was it just kind of something that you just noticed that guys were doing without talking about it?
Yeah, we weren't really talking about it. We were just people were just trying to get through the week. Weren't really locked in on who we were playing, and this Georgia team's a good team, and if you let them take advantage, they're going to take advantage. So.
How much can you go back to the tape of the Stanford game a year ago, a game that you guys obviously almost won in the fourth quarter, and kind of use that to benefit yourself this Saturday?
Honestly, last year I feel like I wasn't really that physical. Going into that game, I had a little banged up shoulder, and I kind of let that be my reason to play soft and play high. And this year, looking at their tape, these guys are young, and they're still that physical team that they always are. So we're gonna have to play that physical ball that we know how to play.
What does Kevin Hogan bring to the table specifically that kind of makes him a unique challenge?
He can throw, he can run sometimes, and so that makes him a dual quarterback. And so we're just gonna have to keep him pressured and keep him focusing on our D line, and then our DBs and linebackers handle the rest.
Danny, Coach Peterson basically said after the game Saturday that he didn't feel like the team was ready for a game like this. What do you have to do to go out this week and make sure you are ready for a game like this? Is it just kind of locking yourself in, unlike last week?
Yeah, we're going to have to lock in, and we're going to have to play our way, You can't let any distractions get in. And, we know how to play. We know how to play physical. We know how to play fast. And, we just got to, I guess, show coach. But, honestly, it's all the confidence. We need all the confidence we have in ourselves and our coaching staff. And so we're going to do that this week.
Is this a dangerous team? Do you think this Washington team, because of what happened last week, that maybe this team is a little bit annoyed after what happened last Saturday?
Yeah, it's a dangerous team, but we're also playing in a dangerous conference. And, you never know what you're going to get in Pac-12.
Danny, thanks, bro.
Yeah, dogs.
Talk about Stanford moving against their offense and stuff, and how you guys did last year. Down at Stanford was quite as good as it hopefully will be up here at Washington.
Yeah, Stanford's always a physical team, and I'm looking forward to playing against them. They have a young group in their own line right now, but I'm not going to take anything from them. They're still that physical team that they've always been, and honestly, I don't really see a change from last year, but for us, I feel like we're going to have to continue to focus on being consistent and focused.
How are you feeling physically for these first 4 games?
I'm feeling a little banged up, but it's not a problem. We got a great training staff, and so I'm going to get some treatment later on today.
Just the usual stuff?
Yeah, just the usual, yeah.
Danny, what have been some of the characteristics or traits of Stanford's offensive line that you faced in the past?
Power, heavy guys, and then they have that heavy package where they bring in an extra offensive lineman who's disguised as a tight end. You never know what they're going to bring in to the table. They showed a couple of little tricky looks as far as like their alignments and stuff. But honestly, I'm just looking forward to seeing them run powers, probably counters on us. Yeah.
What have you guys done well the last 2 years against them?
I think we've done well with just trying to bring our physicality, but I think we've been holding back the last couple of years. I think we have a lot more. I definitely have a lot more, and I'm looking forward to showcasing that Saturday.
Just exciting matchup for you based on their reputation and
yeah.
the year you've had so far.
The history with Stanford, it's always been an exciting game for me. It's always a challenging game. These guys are always going to challenge our manhood, and we're going to do the same thing for them. And honestly, I'm just looking forward to going against their interior alignment.
What do they do differently than those teams in the Pac-12?
Specifically on the offensive line.
Yeah, just alignment and the depth. You know, they have linemen playing tight end, so that's just something that, and I think some teams are starting to look into that, but you know, I feel like that's what Stanford has as one of their game plans, is adding a little more 300-pounders in the game.
How do you counter that defensive line? I mean, you know it's coming. But
Really, I'm looking to see what the coaches have planned, you know, and see if they want to put in a heavy package D-line. And honestly, I feel comfortable with the guys we have right now. But whatever the coaches have planned, I'm going to be all for it.